Welcome back, family. You know what I need y'all guys to do. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, guys. My channel is growing. Despise not small beginnings. You understand? Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Comment, family. I'm trying to get into the YouTube algorithm. YouTube tripping sometime, but I'm going to keep peddling it anyway. Support my channel by going to the Cash App, guys, and donating there. It's $Drummer1980. I do appreciate you in advance. You also can support my channel by clicking on the super thanks located under the video, guys. Donating there as well. And like how I tell each and every one of y'all, I do appreciate you tenfolds over, hands down. I'm proud that you're rocking. Well, guys, once again, you know who I am. I'm your gracious host, Drummer 1980, hailing from Columbia, South Carolina. I don't make believe, I make believers. I hope you're having a good day today, and if that's not the case, ask yourself why. Because remember something, guys, happiness is an inside job, and it will always be an internal affair. Well, guys, we back today again with my man TBA. This is a good showing, guys. Get your popcorn, because a lot of conversation is going to be had. He's going to pretty much lay down the law in a nice, orderly fashion, guys. Let's go.
Call America 812. You're on live with The Business. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yes, this is Felicia in Indianapolis.
Hi, Alicia in Indianapolis. And what's on your mind?
Yes, this is... I'm calling in because I've listened to you off and on for a little while. And I just wanted to call in. First of all, I'm not voting for Trump or Kamala. But I'm calling in because I really want to understand when you use the word hose, and I don't talk like that, but who are you referring to?
I'm referring to hoes.
Okay, who are these people?
Okay, if a hoe got to ask, that's a.
You can say whatever you want to. I'm a married.
Whoa, slow down. Okay. Hit dogs hollering. Hit dogs hollering. Nobody said. Nobody said.
Telling a lie.
Nobody said you were a hoe, but hit dogs hollering. Calm down. You're really triggered. Nobody said you. Nobody said you. But if you're getting upset, I mean, nobody said you, ma'am. I'm hosting my program. I was answering the question. You interjected, so just saying. If hit dogs, please calm down. Now, when you say, who are you talking about? A female who has sexual proclivities and a rep that demonstrate that she leads with her sexuality.
And so that's all the women that's in the world or in America. All the black women in America, that's who they are, right?
Okay, who said that? Tell me exactly who said that. You are not different. Okay, second try. Who said that? Tell me, quote the person who said it. Don't tell me anything else. Quote the name of the person who said what you just said.
Why can't you talk about...
Okay, third, we'll try this one last time. Quote the person who said what you just said.
You just keep saying hoes. I'm trying.
Okay, and then you said, so that's all the black women in America. Who said that?
I'm asking you, who are they?
No. I'm asking you, who said that was, quote, all the black women in America? Who said that?
Nobody said that.
Okay, then don't lie. Then don't lie and say no. If you're not going to quote somebody, don't make up something. You can ask a question, but don't say something as if it's a fact. Nobody said that except you. Hit dog.
Did y'all hear the deception, guys? See, that's why you have to listen to a person to understand. You have to listen to every single word that come out of their mouth, because she could have slipped that by, but Jason called her. She tried to make black women synonymous with whores. Did anybody catch it? And that's not the case at all. Black women are not synonymous with whores. Black women are not Meg the Stallions and these sexy reds. That's not black women. Even though those type of women are pushed to the forefront to be the representation. And I think that's a dangerous and disingenuous thing to do, because I know many women that's no way near that. The crazy thing is, some of the professional women are like sexy reds. That's crazy to me. Have anybody ever seen that? But we gonna talk about it.
Oh, screaming their asses off. This is not a good look. Just saying, this isn't a good look.
You could say whatever you want to about me.
Well, let me find out here. Why are you so concerned about hoes? Let me find it out. Why are you so concerned?
Because I think you are. It's not even about HOEs, okay? Because I don't use that kind of language.
Why not?
It's not even about that. It's about because it is the way that you are. The stuff that you're doing online, you're putting all this venom in people's hearts. It is disgusting.
Why is it bothering you?
Men,
why is it bothering you?
Because you're destroying our community. And I'm not sure why you're doing that.
Why do you think that hoes are synonymous? Why do you think hoes are synonymous with the community at large? Why do you keep saying that?
Guys, did anybody hear this? Hold on. So let's put this in context because this baffled my mind. So the man on the internet that's giving solutions, serving the people, giving the warnings, talking about the issues that plague the community, he's the problem. Not the people that's actually doing and practicing these heinous acts. No. He's the problem. People like myself are the problem. He's putting venom in people's hearts. So telling the truth is putting venom in people's hearts. See, this is the danger of this society, guys. They don't want you to talk about it. They never want you to bring it to the forefront to shed light. Whenever you shed light, what happened? Roaches run. Uh-oh. I'm about to get into my bag now. All right. When you put light on something, roaches run. They don't want to be seen because they want to do things undercover, cloaked and dagger. You understand that? So merely talking about it, you the problem. Wrap your head around that, guys. Okay. All right.
I don't know. No, I'm not saying.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. You said it several times now. Yes, you have. You said it several times now. You keep associating hoes as being the community, the black community at large. Why do you keep saying that?
You can say whatever you can try to do whatever you want to.
I'm repeating your words. I'm repeating your words.
Okay.
That's not semantics. I'm repeating your words. That's not semantics, ma'am. You might want to look up the definition of semantics. Repeating your words is not semantics. I'm repeating your words.
The thing that you're doing with your words, whatever, it doesn't matter. All I'm saying is this is so counterproductive. And not only that, you are sowing so much venom and hatred into these men's hearts.
Okay, do you think hoes are a positive thing?
No, I don't.
Then why are you defending it?
What you're saying is you're saying that. Do you want me to talk or you want to?
Yeah. Why are you so upset about if hoes are not a positive thing? Why are you so defensive of them?
Because you are when you say these words and they go over the airways, okay? When a lot of these men that's listening to you, a lot of them, that's what they see when they see women. Okay. They don't see women. They're listening to you. And then when they see women, no matter what type of woman it is, it could be, that's the first thing that they see. If she doesn't act the way that he believes that she should act or feel how he wants her to feel or respond the way that he wants her, that is what he is going to attribute her to.
Okay, well that's very insulting. That's very insulting and disingenuous to say that. Why is it that these men simply haven't come to that conclusion on their own through their personal experience with women in real life? Why can't that be there?
Everybody that calls in, most people that call in, these men that you're poisoning, they all say the same thing. They can't even differentiate a woman from an HO.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, second try. Why is it that it can't be that these men are observing it on the streets on their own? Why can't that just be it? How do you know that's not it?
No, your words reinforce things. Okay.
Okay. So it's not what they see that does that. So the women they meet every day, that's not what's doing it. So you're saying what the men see on the street every day, that's not what's doing it. Some guy on YouTube is doing it. What they're seeing on the street, however, is not confirming that's not creating it. Somebody else is.
Okay, I'm not saying that there are not some.
This is a bunch of babbling and goobly gop. That's all this is. Nobody is poisoning the me and mine, such as myself. I have a mind of my own. Just because I agree with certain things doesn't mean somebody poisoning my mind. That's disrespectful. Huh? Did you hear me? I say that's disrespectful. Men have a mind of their own. Okay? I do agree with certain things. And I can differentiate 304 from a woman. That's the problem. They too many 304s. And not enough women. Shall I say ladies? Because it come with characteristics, guys. A lady ain't walking around here with everything showing. A lady don't do that. I don't care how you feel about it. You can feel that way, but it's still not going to change my mind and my outlook. A lady don't go around swearing and using all type of invectives and ad hominems every time you talk to her. Smelling like weed and liquor and all this old stuff. Ladies don't do that. Ladies comport themselves in a certain manner. They always have and they always will. Now, on the flip side of that, a lot of people, a lot of women, shall I say, are more aligned with the 304 behavior. The so-called talented 10th, that's a lot of 304 behavior. Have anybody been into any college campuses? Huh? Okay. I better not talk too much. The modern day woman values and her outlook on life is closely aligned with the 304 behavior. We all know that. Everybody's complaining about that. You can go to Asia. There are men complaining about it. The white men are complaining about it. Huh? The black men, every man that I know complain about the 304 type behavior. And we can differentiate because you have to juxtapose that to something else. So we know what it is. But she coming on here talking about we poison. I dare you.
Some women out there. I'm not saying that. Okay, I see it.
Some.
I don't even deal with certain types of women because it is
clearly you do
is bad. No, I don't. I don't.
She's literally calling up to defend hoes around the world, talking about what she doesn't deal with. All right.
Excuse me?
You're literally calling up to defend all the hoes in the world and then saying, I don't deal with certain women.
I am not doing that. I know that there are women out there. I don't like sexy reds. I don't like all these people. I think these people are disgusting.
Okay. Are those hoes? Are those hoes?
It looks like they are.
Okay, then, is it wrong? So is it wrong to call them hoes?
Qualify.
Okay, is it wrong to call those hoes? What's wrong with calling those hoes?
I think when this is what I'm saying, Jason. I'm not. I
asked what's wrong with it. Okay, let's answer that one. What's wrong with calling those hoes?
Because nothing's. I personally wouldn't call anybody. I mean, it's just derogatory. I think it's counterproductive. And I'm not saying you don't have to deal with women that are loose or women that are sleeping around. But it seems like your whole thing is calling women all kinds of names.
Okay, so I'm calling women names. I'm not calling hoes names. Now you're calling women. So you're conflating hoes to all women.
No, it sounds like, to me, when I listen to it, it sounds like it's a blanket slate for
hit dog hollering again. Things that were never said, and you keep doing that. So this hit dog is barking.
No. You're telling a lie.
You're not quoting me.
I'm happily married.
Oh, ma'am, you're not quoting me.
Is at work right now.
Yeah, of course. Well, y'all see how she tried to shut that one down. So I'm like, I'm happily married. Put that nigga on the phone. He's at work right now. Okay.
No, my husband is at work.
Wink, wink.
I would not be on. I would not be. No. You can say whatever you want to. Okay. I'm telling you, I'm just very hurt by how a lot of this stuff is. You guys have started using this social media and destroying our community.
Well, that's very derogatory. For a person who doesn't like derogatory negative things, you've said nothing but a string of derogatory negative things about me. So very clearly that doesn't bother you.
I have not. I'm just saying the stuff that you guys are saying it's wrong.
That's okay. That's negative and derogatory, ma'am. That was a negative and derogatory statement you just made, ma'am, towards somebody else.
You can say, I mean, you can, but I'm not calling you out of your name.
Yes, you are.
I'm not calling you out of your. I am not.
You just said. You just said I'm spreading venom.
I just said the things that you're doing is wrong.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, the things you're doing is wrong. That's a very negative statement about me.
Listen up, ladies. Let me talk to you for about 60 seconds. Now, so the truth is wrong. Whenever that y'all talk about men, oh, he's not tall enough. Huh? I'm finna go. I'm about to take flight. He ain't tall enough. He too short. You don't hear the men saying anything. Oh, he don't have enough money. He broke. He can't take care. You don't hear the man saying, oh, he's big. He's fat. He overweight. He ain't got no muscles. You don't hear the men saying anything. Oh, but let a man say one thing. Oh, my feelings. Oh, this venom, it hurt. Well, suck it up, tater tot. Suck it up, munchkin. It's a new day. We call it what it is, and it is what it is. We don't backtrack. We don't mince words. We don't make no bones about it. If you don't like it, just don't listen. Or just don't deal with men. Jump the fence and go to women. Huh? You heard me, don't you? Because
anybody can say when you're using those types of words.
Okay, what type of women do you think should be condemned?
Listen.
What type of women do I don't.
Okay, second try. What type of women do you think should be condemned?
You asked me a question. I'm trying to formulate the words that from my heart. Okay. I'm not trying to, I'm just, because I don't do this. I don't call people or anything like this, but it's really hurting to hear how bad off our community is, how we are tearing each other down. And I will say this. If you want me to answer the question, you can ask the question again, and then I'll have a statement after that.
Okay, but you're a Kamala Harris supporter is who you are.
No, I am not.
Yeah, you are.
I am not even voting. No, I am not.
Tell me what you don't like about Kamala Harris. Tell me what you don't like about her.
Well, I will tell you why I'm not voting.
No. Tell me what you don't like about Kamala Harris.
I don't follow her.
Okay, then why would you not? If you don't follow her, then why would you not vote for her?
Because first of all, I don't agree with the abortion stuff. I don't agree with I just don't agree with a lot of the stuff.
The abortion stuff. I don't know what that means. Okay, I don't agree with the abortion stuff. What does that mean? What does that mean?
I don't agree with the homosexuality stuff. I don't agree with the abortion. I don't agree with the fact that the Asians were able to get, whatever that law passed. I don't agree with any of that. Okay, I don't agree with any of that.
And do you have a problem with Kamala Harris sleeping with a bunch of married men to get up in the world?
You know what? I am instructed by God.
That was a yes or no question.
Hold on, let me finish.
That was a yes or no question.
Let me finish. I'm answering your question. I have been instructed by God as we are in this era, the social media era, to get as close to the source as possible. I don't get on here and listen to people say things. I don't care if I haven't read it. I don't have the sources. I am not following it. I don't care.
Ma'am, I asked you what you think of that. I asked you what do you think of it. I didn't ask you what you heard. I asked you what do you think of it. I
answered that question because I don't know that.
Okay, what would you think? What would you think of a female who was sleeping her way into political office to get favors? What would you think of that?
I don't think that that's the right thing to do. No.
Why not?
Do that.
Why not?
Because it's wrong.
Why is it wrong? I don't think a woman should
be sleeping with any.
Why is it wrong?
Her husband.
Okay, why is it wrong?
Because a woman, if she's sleeping with someone, that's wrong. Your body is sacred. I believe your body is sacred. Okay.
And yet she's offended. And yet she's offended when you talk about hoes.
Excuse me?
And yet your body is sacred, and yet you're offended and defensive for hoes who do not keep their body sacred.
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
That's what you're doing.
I said I am not defending anybody. I'm saying I think the way that you are speaking to these men, and you can hear it I can hear it when they are calling in, talking to you, and they're repeating back everything that you say. Not only that, Jason, you are a very smart man. You know that if you repeat things over and over and over and over and over, you know what type of effect that's going to have on people. And so what's happening is these men that you're talking to, when they see women, if that experience or that exchange is not favorable, that is what they're going to. Oh, Jason is right. Just because a person didn't want to speak to you or whatever, or didn't want to have a relationship with you, give you their number or whatever. I used to deal with that when I was a girl.
She talking about something totally different. She talking about some old knucklehead that don't have no sense. Can't handle rejection. That's a totally different conversation. You see what I'm talking about, guys? She tried to conflate the two. That's all that she's talking about here, guys. Hold on. Now, let me go back to something that she said. Now, she described what a 304 was, right? But then when you call it that, clutching your pearls, it don't work like that. She was told by God or something. God called people whores. It's all throughout the Bible. Literally. He called people snakes and all type of names, bastards, all type of names in the Bible. So if you know the thing about the God that you claiming, you might want to go revisit the Bible. That's all that I'm saying. I'm not saying you're right or wrong or whatever, but you might want to go brush up on your reading a little bit, okay? Because it's all throughout the Bible. God knows it's all throughout the Bible.
Hey, well, the issue is you're not a man. You're not a single.
Yeah,
okay, stop. You're not a single man evaluating women today as a mate. So how in the world are you going to try to speak for what men are actually seeing and claiming that they're all just brainwashed by some person online? You're not a man trying to get a female mate today. Where's your credentials to speak on what men see?
Well, this is what I'll say, Jason. I don't have to know that, but what I know that is if you pound someone with a message over and over and over and over again, and just a tiny little bit of negative experience or...
So you're ignoring what I just said there, which is you're not a man. You are not a man. How are you going to try to discount what these men are not repeating me? They're telling you what they see in their daily lives. How are you going to dismiss that?
You can say that if you want to.
They're the ones saying it. You don't like it because they're telling you, hey, Jason is only repeating what we see on a daily basis. That's what the men are saying. This culture that we're living in, it seems like so many of us have completely fallen in, and this is so disturbing. There are literally hundreds of YouTubers out there who can say the exact same thing. Nobody's okay. The men are ignoring the overwhelming. Ma'am, be quiet. Men are ignoring the overwhelming majority of YouTubers. The overwhelming majority of channels have no views whatsoever. So no, people just repeating, and they post every damn day. I only come on once a week. They post every day. Men are routinely ignoring the majority of these people. So no, somebody just repeating it over and over again is not some Svengali Pied Piper flute that just brings people in. People only listen to what resonates with them, and what resonates with them most is what they live and see with their own eyes. And they take a look at, they go to YouTube and say, finally, somebody there who gets what I see every day. That's the part you don't like.
Okay, it's not that I don't like it. If that's what you believe and that's how you feel like this is going down, then I'm going to.
It's not what I say. It's what the men say. Why don't you just acknowledge that? Why don't you just acknowledge that the men that this is what the men actually see. This isn't what somebody told them. This is what the men actually see every day in every city in America, and they're responding to that. Why don't you acknowledge that reality?
Yeah, you're right. Let me ask you this then, Jason. When you, when you go into business and all these different things, you want to, have a good life or whatever. Don't most people tell you that you should always deal with positivity? You're in business.
No.
You have people that talk about.
No.
Hold on. Finish, Judge. Okay, I guess you can't. I can't finish. But
you said don't people tell you should deal in positivity? No. I'm answering the question now. No.
I'm probably not using the right words, but like people, you should envision certain things. You should use positive affirmations, and even the Bible says this too. It says, "Speak those things that be not as though they were." If we're constantly saying stuff out of our mouth, and we're constantly and the Bible also says that faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word.
Okay, ma'am, if positive affirmation was a real thing, please explain to me why most of the people who go to a casino lose everything.
Okay. Whatever goes into your ear gates, your heart.
Second try, ma'am. If talking things into existence and talking positively actually works, why is it that most people who go into a casino lose? Shouldn't most of them be winning?
I understand what you're saying. That's not true. But I'm saying, do people?
Wow. Okay, ma'am. You just said if you're a positive and you speak things as if they were true, then most people who go into a casino would walk out winning if that were a factual statement. Obviously, it's not, because you can't defend it.
That probably wouldn't be true. But do you believe that whatever you meditate on, whatever you feast on in terms of what you see all the time, what you hear all the time, isn't that going to get in your heart?
No. No, ma'am. What sticks with you is what you make into a habit. Not what you think, not what you think, but what you do. I did not achieve my credit score by thinking positively. I achieved it by, I did not achieve it by focusing on the quote positive. As a matter of fact, I achieved it by doing the exact opposite. I focused on the hardships. I focused on the difficulties. I focused on sacrificing. Positive thinking had zero to do with it. Hard work and focus hard work and focus had everything to do with it, not positive thinking or positive quote affirmation. It was positive work.
Cool too. Right, that's cool. Because I believe in actions too. I believe in, like, I read a lot of books. I just got finished.
There you go.
Atomic Habits.
She just said that reading a book is an action.
My main source is God. Okay, so excuse me. Okay, but I'm just saying,
faith without works is what? Faith without works is what?
Yeah, it's dead.
Oh,
yeah.
What do you know? Positive affirmation actually is not the corrupted thing you tried to characterize it as. We just debunked that. You're welcome.
Well, I'm not. It doesn't really.
Wow. Okay. What she say? That Bible is troublesome. That Bible's troublesome now.
And I'm not doing the tit for tat. Okay?
Now that Bible is troublesome now. Careful. There you go.
All I'm saying is we need to be more, have more responsibility as leaders in our community. You are obviously a leader to so many men. And
it's very disrespectful to tell men that they're what they observe every day is irrelevant, and that you're going to tell them that what they see every day isn't really what they see. It's just a product of listening to somebody on the internet. That's very disrespectful to do that.
This woman just using the Bible out of context. Boy, that's why it's dangerous to have somebody on here like this talking. Yes, what you put into your spirit and all that, yes, it will manifest. Yes, The mother of learning is repetition. We all know that. We all understand that. We all understand this. But what she's saying is she getting mixed up and all confused. That's the problem. Faith without works is dead. I can believe that I'm a doctor. You can believe it. But if I don't have no training and no schooling, that's the works part. I can't become a doctor. Simple. It has to be both. Both have to be in conjunction with one another. It's very simple, guys. And she tried to meander and talk all around, and I'm not going to imitate. But if you bring up the Bible, make sure you bring it up correctly, because people like me get offended. I'm greatly offended by that, okay? All right? So, guys, understand something. It's not about the positive stuff all the time. You have to understand where the pitfalls are at. God almighty, did somebody hear me? You have to understand where the pitfalls, the traps, you have to understand pattern recognition. You have to put that into your mind and understand, for then you can act accordingly. Did you see how I did that? It's not about, well, I'ma just think positive. It don't work like that. Yes, you have to think positive, but you also have to know where the negatives are at in order to proceed and how to succeed in life, if you understand that, guys. Guys, but tell me what y'all think about this video. It's a pretty good showing, wouldn't you say? Guys, understand this one concept, though. Hear me if you don't understand nothing else. We living in a time where in our community, the black community at large, the woman is over everything. It's a new day. See, back then, happy wife, happy life, that don't work. No, absolutely not. Because you see where we at now, right? Okay, so that don't work. So now, let's do it the other way. The way that God intended for it to be. The man being the ruler. God, I know y'all don't like that. I see smoke coming through y'all ears. But it's okay. Blow the smoke away and still listen, okay? God intended for the man to be the ruler, the leader. Granted, we're not talking about abuse, because I have to say that every time. We're not talking about abuse, okay? Listen at me. Men are leaders by nature. Now, if you choose some old mush mouth, don't know nothing, don't do nothing, crying whenever you cry, he don't know when the light bill is going to get paid, that's on you. That's not a reflection of men. You picked them. Don't you understand that? But what y'all will do is just make a blanket statement. Oh, man, ain't no. You just make bad choices. Look at your life. You just make bad choices. How did you end up with a baby daddy? And with all these contraceptives, you just make bad choices. Oh, God, they don't like me. They don't like me. They don't like me. If you're so smart, how in the world, how in Sam Hills, you end up in the predicament you in? Your bad decision making. That's what it be probably 90% of the time. Now, we understand things happen in life, but a lot of times you have had warnings, but you still ignore the warnings and the red flags, and you proceed to walk headlong into trouble and confusion. Now you find yourself don't want nobody to talk about it. Oh, that's venom. You can call it whatever you like, but the truth is the truth. I'd rather for somebody to come to me and tell me what I'm doing wrong. Understand this. I welcome all truth, all constructive criticism. Bring it. I don't have a problem with it, because then I can make corrective action. You see how that works? Without any correction, I'm still walking on this dead end path. Okay, then keep walking to the dead end. Walk off the cliff then. Because somebody tried to tell you, but your head hard. And that's okay. Experience is the best teacher for some. Okay? So guys, tell me what y'all think. Put it in the comment section, because I want to know y'all ideas. Shout out to TBA. He always have good conversations. And this is why I do these videos, because him and Tariq have the best conversations, I think, on YouTube. They talk to the people. At some point, I need to talk to the people, guys, okay? But hit the like button, because that's how I get into the YouTube algorithm, guys. And come on back to see me. Share and donate to my channel, guys, because I'm doing it one by one, all right? But until next time, peace. And remember, there is more.